For some reason, I'm not really afraid of it. And I don't know why. I always get afraid of these kinds of things. Like, deathly afraid. And obviously, I'm not looking forward to it, but I think this past week has taught me, if anything, fear is so normal, and in a way, it is a good thing. It shows us what's important to us. What am I afraid of? Well, I'm just afraid that it might go wrong or something, and it shows that I care about my health. And unfortunately, that also includes the fear of loss and letting go. And as hard as it is to say it, I think that today, for the first time, and I mean this in the best possible way, today I haven't spent the entire day just reading through old messages or pictures or being on my phone the whole day in hopes that she would respond and send something. And I'm not even holding on to the fact that she'll send anything tonight. I don't think that she will. She's given me all the tools to work with. I have faith in herself as much as I have faith in me. And yeah, that's all there is to it. It's putting my faith above my fears. That is ridiculously strong. And yeah, it sucks. I'm not happy about it in the slightest. And as much as it pains me to say it, as I said, this feels like the dagger through a broken heart. There's no way that her parents will want to talk to me 40 days from now. I have hope. I have so much hope because I want it to work out, because I want to see her so bad. And I know that even if they do feel that way, I know that I'll still be able to see her. But I'm just, I'm not sure we'll ever be able to have a relationship again. Once again, her parents are content if they never see me again. And it hurts because those people, they took me in. That was a second home for me. That was a third home for me. If you don't include Sarah. But, and it sucks because obviously I wanted to respect them, and I wanted to have their trust and their blessing, and I don't want to have to go behind them, because unfortunately I'm just not sure. Is it? It really seems like 30, 40 days from now I message them or have any contact with them or ask Sarah to tell me how they feel. I know that it's just gonna be, can you please settle down, Puppy? How do you do this every single night? Okay. Like I said, as much as it hurts me, it's okay. So she's clearly still crazy. It's I just can't really do anything about it, and it seems like 30, 40 days. If I do talk to them, they're gonna be like, "Yes, we've forgiven you. Like, we're sure that you're a good person, but I'm sorry, you're just not gonna do this." It's just, I feel like that's gonna be the response, and I don't feel crazy for thinking that. unfortunately. I'm just not sure if there's anything that can be done right now. And I can't even describe how much that pains me, and I know that she feels the same way, and I know it hurts her 3 times as much because she's around people that are telling her I'm the worst thing that's ever happened to her. And remember, she has no relics of me. I don't know if she even has any writing of me. I don't know what note documents and stuff she saved. And yes, they exist now, but how long until she starts to lose the memories of me? And I have all of these things. I have the memories. I have all the relics. I have as much of her as I can have. I even have the stuff that I wrote, and I can't really even describe that feeling of now having the gifts that I had gotten for her just sitting in my room. That's such an undescribable amount of pain. It's obviously not what she meant, but like the message I get across from that is just like, here, take this. We don't want this. Like, we don't need this. And it's not like those 6 months were all for nothing. It's not. You know, she still does care about me, and even if it's from a distance, I know that she'll always care about me. But that, that just might have to be from a distance, and I just can't even describe how much that hurts. I mean, once again, if they're gonna put a full lawsuit against me, like, I understand where they're coming from, and being upset about that is so fair, but going to that extreme is insane. I mean, that's insane. And how do I come back from that? How do I tell them to accept me again once more? How do I tell them if they can trust me when I know that they don't? Once again, I just feel so bad for Sarah. She didn't deserve any of this. None of us deserved any of this, but she really didn't deserve this. She, yeah, somewhere along the line, I mean, my goal is to make her the happiest girl ever. Somewhere along that path, I just seem to have forgotten all about that. This genuinely might be one of the best apps in the world again. Really insane range. Really high stagger. Good damage. Low FP cost is pretty fast. Yeah. It just, I can't even describe like what it feels like right now. It's, it's hopelessness, not in the sense of like what I felt yesterday or what I felt last week, Monday at this time. It's, it's not that hopelessness that just rushes in out of nowhere and you don't even know how to feel or how to react. No, it's just that kind of hopelessness where it's slowly set in over a couple days time and you just start to see the impacts of it everywhere you go. It's so unfortunate that I know that she loves me and she always will and she wants the best for me and I feel like I can be the best for her and she is the best for me, but it's just I'm not ever gonna have that chance again, it seems. For it to just be me and her. And yes, like, obviously, they're not gonna know for a thing in college, but I don't, I'm not gonna do that. How would I be able to have any fun without worrying that, you know, they might know about us, or they'll see something that we posted, or, word's gonna get out, and then what do they do? Because, like, it's just, yeah, they never even wanted to talk to me about it. They never wanted to hear my side of the story. They never wanted to know what was going on. And of course, if their daughter's afraid, like, that is the most important thing. Like, that is number one priority. Make sure she's safe and everything. But I just don't know why they never would have wanted to talk to me. And I guess I kind of, ruined that by being the way I was Tuesday morning and with her texting. It's just, it sucks. Like, me and her can't just resolve this. We can't. There's no way we're gonna have a relationship if they don't want us to exist. And yes, of course, there is the whole thing, like, Romeo and Juliet, like, love transcends any boundaries. This is all so correct, but they've showed me, like, what they're willing to do, and it's not exactly very friendly and inviting. And once again, I know this is a difference of culture, and I know that she has had, issues with mental health in the past, and they're just being protective and looking out for her. But I don't know, man. I mean, I still take this over, you know, Max and Hattie going to Boston or Massachusetts, and I still take this over that because there is hope, but there's not much of it, and that's a really hard thing for I think anybody to experience. Yeah, so I'm getting headshot damage on this thing as well. This Astrofor is so broken. Um, um, yeah, yeah, I'm not even sure. I think I want to know what's going on their end. Like, what's she saying about me? What is her response to any of this? Is she still trying to make it work? Is she putting up the facade? Like, yeah, I absolutely want to know what is going on in her end. Does she still have hope? Is there still hope? I don't know. And that's why I know that this is a test of my faith. It's testing if I can believe in her, but I'm just trying to figure out why would I be tested with all these other obstacles that get in the way of me and her. Why would I be tested with all these other obstacles? between the path of me and her resolving everything. Once again, my parents haven't even filed a protective lawsuit for our family. He literally filed that and is going to dismiss it now today. At least so I hope, but that's just insane. Once again, yes, I recognize I didn't make this any better for myself. I absolutely fully admit that. But as I said, it's that sinking feeling of hopelessness that it's no longer, oh, just wait 77 days, it's fine. Like, I can wait any amount of days if I know that we will work everything out in the end, but I don't know about this, man. I don't know about this. 'Cause, yeah, how are we going to have a secret relationship? And so at this rate, I don't even know if I'll be able to call her in Jordan. Once again, the hope is that somehow we'd be able to restore like an online friendship. That will never happen. Not in a million years would that happen. That's the thing. Like, I understand if they think this is something that is causing direct harm to their daughter. That's also what I just don't get is it's no longer about that. I was never insinuating anything like that in the messages on Thursday or whatever. Once again, I recognize the fact that it is going against them, but I recognize the fact that it's not exactly the best thing to do. I understand all of this. And maybe my faith will be rewarded a month from now or so. Maybe they'll send me a message, or Sarah will have told me that they want to talk, and even with them, I feel like I can resolve anything. I'll accept anything they have to say. I'll put myself down in ways that nobody's ever imagined. I know that I can do that. I'm an expert at that. And like whatever it is, I know that I can change it. I know that I can. I know that I will. That's just what I'm saying. At this rate, if nothing changes, even if they've forgiven for get a little bit, I don't think I send them a letter. And that's what will really, really, really suck. Is if I can't spend the rest of the summer with her. And obviously, at this point, there's no way in hell we're getting that like super ideal summer where I take her on all these fun dates that I had planned while I was daydreaming during the AP test. Because why would I think that anything was going to go astray? Why would I believe that? So If this sounds like I've given up hope, I haven't. This, in many ways, this doesn't really change anything. I'm going to keep doing exactly what I've been doing. I'm going to keep sending her the reassurance in every way I can. I know it's not much. It's really not, but, I'm still going to go write my letter to her after I finish this. I can't have any snack or anything because I can't eat solid food in preparation of the thing. But awesome. So my controller absolutely just glitched out there. I just don't think we're ever going to get back together. How did this happen? And what I feel like is going to happen is she loses hope before I do. Well before I do. And I'm not saying she's going to lead me on, but she's just going to keep up that false hope, thinking that she can't bring me down with her. I can't even begin to describe how badly that hurts. I'm going to do everything in my power to save this, but to an extent, not everything can be saved, and this is why it's a lesson for me that I can't save everything. It hurts so bad. It hurts so bad. All those things I took for granted that I'm never going to have again. Just the simple thing of calling her while playing Elden Ring. I might not ever have that. And that's what I'm saying is how long does she have to keep doing this? Because it's clear that she's afraid that she can't reach out, and understandably so. It's like, oh, it's been 2 days without her reaching out, what am I going to do? But that's what hurts the most. What if she moves on and it really was that she did want to break up, which I don't even know what that would make me feel. Yeah, in some ways, like, not many ways. In some ways, I would have almost preferred her to have just wanted to fully break up. And just hear me out, because in that, there would have been no communication, and, well, no, that's not true. I was going to say we could have been friends. No, I take that back. There's just so much hope. I have so much hope. I'm a creature that lives on hope. I can't lose hope. And that's why the absence of hope is the scariest thing for me. I can't lose hope. I can't give up on her. She's my sweet little girl. But she's not mine anymore. That's what I'm saying. What if this distance in Jordan and she starts to be around family, especially, more people that she was like, I can't wait to tell about me. Her parents have definitely shared everything to them. Those are all people that never want to see me. As I said, I know I did a lot of small bad things. I know that I manipulated and controlled her. I know that I depended on her too much and revolved my happiness around her. But I know that I did a lot of good things for her. There's so many good things sitting up in my room now. This can't be the end. It can't be. This isn't the end. That's the thing. Hearing what I heard today. Let's look at these new possibilities here. Let's analyze all of our different possibilities. We still have the possibility that, okay, like, it's super, super ideal. Her parents come around and we're like, we're sorry for how we overreacted, or I don't know. Holy. These things are so weird. I never understood how to fight them. So let's look at different possibilities. Okay, there's so many that are like, oh, super, super ideal that you just kind of have to scratch off. There's no way in hell any of those are happening. Okay, so if we don't have that, what do we have? You know, our best case scenario is that she can text me a little bit. Maybe call, like, really, really rarely while she's in Jordan, and we resolve everything between us. And once again, this is best case scenario. And her parents forget and forgive with the distance, and they want to talk to me near the end of summer. As they've seen that Sarah's changed. That's the thing, like, I don't want her to forget about me. But the best thing that Sarah can do right now is to show them that she's healed from this. And that it's not that she's ready to get back with me, it's that she's ready to get into a new relationship with a guy. And so we're taking me out of this. How could I watch some other guy? Cares for her and carries her home and oh. As I said, I anticipated like my faith to be tested over these next couple days, especially with the whole surgery thing tomorrow. I anticipated to be down for a couple days, and that if I can keep We need everything together through those few days to be rewarded. And I still feel as if that is the case. I wholeheartedly believe in that. So, I wholeheartedly believe in us. But as I said, us doesn't exist anymore. How long until she moves on? These are the kinds of things that I do need to be thinking about. Because they are possibilities. How long until I am just this distant memory where she looks back on me and is like, yeah, he treated me pretty well. I hope that some other guy does the things. Exactly, that's what her parents are trying to do. Her parents are trying to erase every single one of those thoughts from her head. You know, if she did lose the date nights, no document, then we're fucked. That, you know, she has no physical relics of any of the big things I've done for her. If they can remove away that, her memory's good, but there's too many things to remember. If that's gone, then there's no evidence left. There's still a couple small things in the highlights and memories on each account, but that's not everything. Because that's entirely what they're trying to do to her right now. Is convince her that I am no more than those faults. And that every good thing that happened was just manipulation. And you know that is possible that drives her feelings even deeper into her soul. It makes them even harder to get rid of. Oops. I don't know how long it is until she gives up, and then, as I said, like, I'm willing to work through it if she gives up. I was like, that's not the end of the world. I can convince her, but if she gives up in this situation, then I don't know what we can do. Because I have no way of contacting her right now. I can't, it's too risky. Not even for us, for my own health and safety. I can't reach out to her at all. So, If she gives up, if she loses hope, then I have nothing left to work with. And I just have to accept the fact that all these things that were really, really nice were fleeting, and that the girl that I loved, I can never love again. And that's just how do you tell someone how to comprehend that? Yes, like we condensed everything, we moved everything too fast, but it's because we cared so much and we finally had somebody that reciprocated these feelings towards us. And I said, yeah, it's probably all gone. There's a decent chance that I'd never see her again. And when I say decent, I'm talking like about a 15% chance that something just gets screwed up. Somehow they find something and they take away from Lincoln. And so I asked myself, what is the best sign that I could receive right now? Because I asked for a sign of whether she cared, and I asked for a sign of whether it was her that deleted the thing. Until I see, I've seen nothing that she would lose hope or faith, at least in the coming weeks. Maybe if we get longer than weeks down the line, but I haven't seen anything that tells me she would give up on us in that sense. So I guess the only thing that I have to worry about then is them finding something. And so what kind of reassurance could I possibly hear? I don't know, because it's clear that her parents have massively increased the defenses around her. And it's clear that those are never going to go back down. I mean, she was still able to reach out to me Wednesday. Cool, I got covered. But we haven't had a full conversation since Wednesday, and that sounds so, like, greedy, but Wednesday was a long time ago. That was the last time we actually, like, talked at all. I mean, it's already pretty close to Thursday, my next appointment with Jordan. I mean, there's so much to unpack with him. Um, Granted, the good news is it won't just be story time with him. Um, and I can finally tell him how I feel about things and stuff that we can do to help me on these things. But this is admittedly a pretty cool cutscene. Oh, I definitely am over level for this. Oh, holy shit, dude! Why does it do that much damage? Okay, so I definitely am over leveled in terms of damage I do, but then I just get one shot. That's just like Tisania every single boss in this game. It seems easy, it makes sense, and then you just get insta-killed. As I was saying, I don't even know what I was saying. What's the biggest kind of reassurance I could hear? That her parents have settled down a little bit. And I guess I kind of got that in the sense that he went to dismiss any of that. I guess also in receiving all of the items, but well, I forgot that there's a cat that exists down here. Scared me, Puffy. I guess that's the best reassurance that I can get. Hi, sleepy puppy. I like when you're sleepy. You're a lot more fun and peaceful. Oh, I like when she sleeps on me. Yeah, that's so funny. If I could have any kind of sign, it's that her parents aren't mad, that there is still hope. I don't care how misguided it is, but as long as I still have hope, I can get through any amount of time, any amount of distance. I should just wait to drink that until phase 2. Otherwise, the one hit is just making these books. Yep, I called it. Following the theme of most opening bosses, this boss sucks. I think Goddard is a good fight. I like Goddard. I think it's very balanced. He's got a cool moveset, cool lore. Like, I have nothing against Goddard. Dang it, so close. What am I doing here? It was a lot of fun my first playthrough because I just had the demi-humans. Okay, so she can just shoot powerful lasers too. Well, there you are. Just very thrilling gameplay. It's just, yeah, I need to have hope. I can get through 40 days with hope. I can get through 70 days with hope. I can't do those things without hope. But that's the problem, is I can't do it without her either. Oh, right. This is going really well. At least the giant is gone. Dude, what is that attack? What do you do there? Come on! How do you avoid that? Come on, it's 2 times now. Why is the tracking that good? It's not like that in the regular spell. That doesn't make any sense. Like, how do you avoid that then? This just sucks. This boss is so bad. I just keep getting hit with the same stuff every single time. Like, all the bosses in this game are awful. They're just way too hard or just way too just confusing. And then I love the enemies that just magic spam. It's so much fun to go against. Awesome, they can hit you from 400 feet away. For sure, I will waste a heal now. Before this even started. Godric might actually be the only boss in this game I like. I don't like Margit. I don't think it's a good tutorial boss. I think it has too many things that it's trying to do. It's too punishing, it's too demanding, it's so critical of everything that you do. It's also, and then what is this shit? Radahn, for the same reason, what are they trying to do with the Radahn fight? Like, are they trying to just make it this, like, puzzle fight as well? Like, is that the direction that they're trying to go for these fights? Is that they're supposed to be puzzling? Okay, awesome. Are you fucking kidding me? It just retargeted to that thing. Okay, can we please leave me alone, Poppy? Jesus. Like, why do we have to do this every 5 seconds? I get it. Like, why are we being so annoying? Great, now you're in my face. Oh, your claws really hurt. Wow, your claws really hurt. Yeah, this is the attack that gets me every time. And she follows it up with this shit. Oh my god, and I've got this cat trying her hardest to annoy me. Please get out of my face. Please get out of my face. Come on. Okay, you have no time to dodge that, clearly. What a terrible boss fight. I'm sorry, Puppet. You just get in my face and you put your claws on me in my face and it really hurts. I'm just frustrated. Like that's the stage of grief that I'm in. I guess that's what the hope was. It was just denial. You know, I messed up as usual. I I messed up as usual, but I still feel like I did pretty good. Everything just crumbled beneath me, as it always does. I just do my Two-Face now. Sure. And yeah, now I don't have my favorite person, and I'm never gonna be able to see them again. The claws really hurt. So yeah, I don't have anything to say. Like I'm just so frustrated. Like it all fell apart once again, as it always does. There's no chance to resolve this. How am I gonna resolve this? I don't get to speak to her, and I won't get to for weeks. Her parents were willing to arrest me, essentially, because I contacted her. The same people who I did everything I could to make sure they liked me. I know that I messed up so many times to Sarah, but there's no way she would have told them about that. They would have only seen the big things. And in terms of the big things, I couldn't have done better. They never wanted to talk to me about anything. They never wanted to hear my perspective. And yeah, like, there you go. You know, I forced it 6 months ago. I got really lucky. It was so incredibly good. And now I just have to live with the fact that because we made some small mistakes, mostly because I made some small mistakes, it's fully done. I'm gonna cling on to hope because that's who I am. But there's that line between bravery and stupidity, and I'm not sure which one on which side of it I'm on. I don't want to give up on this, never. I can't. I have so much hope and love still in my body, but it's just I feel like I know that she's only got so much in her. And how much longer until she runs out when everyone around her is telling her that she should not be with me? Why do these require so much faith? That's just, I lost it all so quickly, as if it was never here in the first place. And it's just, I have to go back to living like she was never here, but I can't. There's such a hole inside of me that I'll never be able to fill without someone like her. Yes, like, I feel like I have, and clearly not tonight, but I have worked on myself a lot, and I feel like I have gotten a lot better. And I said I've recognized so many things I need to do to change, but why does it always have to be like, why can't I just do anything right the first time? I was friends with Elise, and that As friends of Audra, as friends, it's just, I can't do anything right. I'm just not good at relationships. And it doesn't seem like I'm very good with people. I remember saying this to her, like, I'm not worried about us breaking up because I'm never going to do something stupid, and clearly I like you too much, but that's all gone now. I don't get to tell her how much I love her, or how much I missed her, or how badly I wanted to see her. I don't know if I ever get to tell her that again. And it's just, I can't even tell her how I feel. Exactly, because I now know the consequences if I mess up. And then I'm not going to throw her under the bus if I mess up and say that she messes me. I'm not going to do that. I can't do that. It's just, it's all over. I just don't know how it ever comes back. I'll wait until the end of the earth for this woman. I'll do anything, but I can't do anything if I don't have any hope to work with. I don't want to give up. I can't give up. It's just I don't know how much say I really have in things right now. And I fear it's not that much. It's just, yeah. This is the first time now that I can't look back and be like, oh, last week, like, where I was like, well, last Friday, I mean, last week I was just dancing with her. We got back to her house, and I'd never cared about her more. Now look where we're at. I don't want to go to 1 week ago today. That was awful.